What's going on, DSG? It's your boy Darrnell Bradley back at y'all another video. Today we got Leaders of History Rap Cypher, RUSTAGE featuring the Stupendium, Keyblade, Top Ham Hat Keo, and more. Yo, let's go. I like it when RUSTAGE get into these other bags of his, you know what I'm saying? Aside from just the anime nerdcore stuff, like he does like his history and mythology stuff, you know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at that at all, so we just gonna get into it because this is 10 minutes. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that social media. We ain't here without any further ado. In 3, 2, 1, click. Leaders of History Rap Cypher, beat by Freshy Canal. Let's go. RUSTAGE. We got RUSTAGE as Julius Caesar. Netflix as Ramses. Cyrus the Great. Mix Williams. Alexander the Great. You know that. I don't know who's Seondok or Wuzatan. What? Wuzatan. I know. Okay. Tokugawa. Top Ham Hat Kyo. Don't know that one. Genghis Khan. Connor Quest. Shravati Alfred the Great. Heard of him. Dan Bull. Harold Bluetooth. Stupendium as Charlemagne. Okay. Dix as Chandragupta. I've heard that name, but I don't know who that is. Oh, we got Samad on the track. Let's go. Samad as Mansa Musa. Okay. Shaudo. Shaka Zulu. Maguire. Zulman. I don't know who that is. Lex Bratcher. Catherine the Great. We know that one. Keyblade as Philip II. Know that one. Like when I say I know them, I don't mean like in depth. I'm aware of them. Moctezuma II. No. Louverture Napoleon, obviously. And Dripstick as George Washington. All right, man. Let's go. I'm liking the lineup.
Yeah. They see my legionnaires and my eagles better than my flyer.
Hey.
Go ask my captors, say a price, I gon' tell them higher.
Hey.
My name and monster titles, no, I'm the man they admire.
Hey. And what's crazy is with this, I had just recently gotten a whole kick. It started because I watched the Lord of the Rings trilogy one day, and I had wanted to just watch it. And then I got in a whole medieval kick, which brought me into wanting to watch things on like the medieval times and the Dark Ages type shit. Like really got into that. And then before that with the Roman times, and I just went into a fucking deep dive, bro. All right, let's go.
I gon' forge the flames of empires. Don't wanna fuck with a Caesar. Big leader, Res Republic, current console and speaker. Colosseum, cause I'm deciding fates are doing center stage, but they get stuck in the beaches.
Coliseum, because he was a big proprietor in the Colosseums. What was the saying back there? You know what I'm saying? You got to keep your citizens happy. You know what I'm saying? Basically keep them distracted. But yeah. Let's go. Coliseum, I'm deciding fates. You know, thumbs up, thumbs down. Thumbs up, thumbs down shit.
But they get stuck in the beaches. Hey, your teachers are gonna learn some etiquette. They play like Shakespeare, every verse and rhetoric.
They play like Shakespeare, every verse irrelevant. Disrespect.
They play like Shakespeare, every verse and rhetoric. Pompey talking till he hurt his head a bit. A king to a slave.
Pompey talking.
They play like Shakespeare, every verse and rhetoric.
Got Pompey talking till he hurt his head a bit. From what I remember, Pompey was part of the trifecta or the whatever they had called it. It was Caesar, Pompey, and one other motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It was those three in charge. Things went sideways. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously one motherfucker want to be in charge. But Caesar was killing it in the military department, and for there, as far as advancement goes, you have to succeed militarily. You know what I mean? So I see what he's talking about. Let's go. I forget. Like, I hurt his head a bit. I don't know what that reference is. If he like got his head cut off or something. I don't remember. But okay. Triumvirate. There we go. It was Pompey, Caesar, and somebody else. They were the triumvirate before Caesar became the head guy in charge, and the others just fell off because he overtook. Yes.
Pompey talking till he hurt his head a bit. A king to a slave, like the verse and rhetoric. Never did it easy. I've been coming into battle like it's Venevici. Bella on the commentary. I got records written neatly. Got the money like a crisis hit in London to the masses. They can call me a dictator because the sinner getting needy. Even
call me a dictator because what?
I got records written neatly. Got the money like a crisis hit in London to the
hitting London to the masses. They gonna call me a dictator because the Senate getting needy. Well, how they stabbed him, but also because in Rome at that time they did not believe in kings. They didn't have a king. They had I forget the name of it, but they had something for like the guy in charge. But obviously there was a Senate. But obviously the Senate gets greedy. But when the Senate's power was threatened, which is what Julius Caesar was threatening to do with his essentially dictatorial rule, that's why they stabbed him. But I've seen difference in documentaries where it's like they paint Caesar as the good guy in that scenario. They painted him as a bad guy in that scenario. But that's essentially how that was moving.
The sinner getting needed even better when you see me leaving session like I see these other members of the consonant are getting it like maybe hitting Cleo down on each in my Bella Nefertiti and like guys back in BC.
In my Bella Nefertiti. Hold on, wait, listen.
Like I see these other members of the consonant are getting it like
maybe
hitting Cleo down on each in my Bella.
Hidden down in Egypt because that's where he was at.
Nefertiti and like guys back in BC.
Nefertiti. I thought it was Cleopatra that he was fucking with, because Caesar and Cleopatra had a child, but obviously Caesar passed and shit was going awry. But then she had gotten with, I think, one of Caesar's generals or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But all right, we move. Let's go.
Like I see these other members of the consonant are getting it like maybe hitting Cleo down on each in my Bella Nefertiti and like guys back in BC. When I was at war, I was at flat court.
Okay, now we got Ramses, caught by the rank forces. All right, look, Ramses. Ramses? Obviously the Egyptian part, but the line of Ramses. Trying to remember, because was that Cleopatra's. No, that wasn't Cleopatra's brother, because Cleopatra's line came from Cleopatra's line came from not Caesar. Who the hell? Alexander. One of Alexander's generals. I can't remember his name. Was it Ramses? No, because one of Alexander's generals was left in Egypt when Alexander was doing his whole thing, and then his line went all the way down to Cleopatra. But Ramses is like way before that. We talking like biblical shit, ain't we? You know what I'm saying? But all right, let's go.
By the rank forces of a mad horde, and I still left every man more stamped on than the passport for my rap corpse. Now my back's
I still left. What?
by the rank forces of a mad horde, and I still left every man more stamped on than
more stamped on than my
my
passport.
Ooh. My back sore, ooh, and my body aches, cause I'm soon to hit 90, and you and my hundreds of wives are invited to burn, and I might have just landed, and now it's how long I reign. Hence the
My flooded little plays on biblical whatever. But I really think it's very funny and interesting how Christianity just decided to like dig a hole into Egyptian mythology for no reason. But like you look at Egyptian mythology with everything that the Bible says, and they're like, yeah, there's none of that in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's very interesting. But let's go.
90, and you and my hundreds of wives are invited to burn, and I might have just landed, and now it's how long I reign. Hence the growth I made for the betterment of Egypt. Every enemy that threatened me is said to be defeated. Mu'atali, you can tally up your dead hitters, don't need dead for that son of man. I swear to second, I said it. God to amateurs, there's none this grand. You put them on your pantheon, Ozymandias only stands as the fucking raw. You'll never cook as hard as Gordon Ramsay's got your mouth.
You never cook as hard as Gordon Ramsay. I like it. All right, let's go. We got Mix Williams, Cyrus the Great. I'm not familiar with Cyrus.
I done conquered Lydia, Egypt and shit. I heard y'all was talking, y'all Babylon and on.
Y'all Babylon and on.
You want me? Let's get this shit. I pull up to your border and cause a disturbance. They shaking, I'm making them nervous. Really the greatest, my servants they worship. I can't get no blood on this shirt, man. It's Persian.
I can't get no blood on this shirt, man. It's Persian. Ooh, I like that. So wait, because he says Cyrus the Great. I don't see. I be getting things mixed up because I'm thinking of the Ottoman Empire, but I don't believe that's it. But because he said it's Persian. But all right, let's go.
Making them nervous. Really the greatest, my servants they worship. I can't get no blood on this shirt, man. It's Persian. I can conquer your bitches for certain. Top 5, I'm getting them vote. My drip so deep, my fits on fleet, my flow like water. I see my note, don't make me
like water. Y'all see my moat, that whole little shit. Go ahead.
Reach, I'm getting so close, they all rejoice just to look upon me. Get on your knees, it's CTG, 600 BC, still an OG. Like greatest, make.
Yeah, 600 BC. Okay. Now the Mambia's Law, Alexander the Great. Okay, let's go. Like I watched the whole thing on this motherfucker, but let's go. I like what Mix was doing too.
CTG, 600 BC, still an OG.
Like greatest, make way for us and make way or pain in the name 6 7. I'm leaving no true rain that is safe for them. Made a layways, take him and pay great benefit, great in DA committed. I commit.
Why is this hard to hear him? Hold on.
600 BC, still an OG.
Like greatest, make way for us and make way or pain in the name 6 7. I'm leaving no true rain that is safe for them.
It's difficult to hear the man, and I don't know if it's his tone of voice with how it's going, but all right, let's go.
Made a layaways, take him to pay great benefit, brain and DA committed. I commit the campaigns, the naysayers, grip the brain, shimmer the maze, glisten the clip in the quiver it baits.
Like everybody in here doing lyrical gymnastics.
DA committed, I commit the campaigns, the naysayers, grip the brain, shimmer the maze, glisten the clip in the quiver it baits. It's a cut and close space in the low trigger fade difference. Pain driven made, here to stay filling, they get in my way, fatally slay my name, and it's in the KDA, changing the game.
Yeah, okay.
No gains given, your face with the greatest, the day I stay winning. Status acclaimed, embedded in my survival. Conquest, baby, stand ready for my arrival.
Conquest is the like factual statements, because like it was, I remember that Alexander and his pops didn't get along, and when he did like start doing, I think his dad died at some point. There was speculation, I think, that his mom was behind that, but yeah, Mans was out there conquering, doing his thing in ways that nobody ever thought. You know what I'm saying? Literally, he had in his head that he was partly divine, like a demigod type shit. But let's go.
Concept and principle, I'm just
like he had went to this temple, saw this shield, something. But let's go.
That is a claim embedded in my survival. Conquest, baby, stand ready for my arrival. Concept and principle, I'm just invincible. You're gonna fit in my title.
Okay. All right. And Anora VT. I don't know who this character is in history.
At the stuck on a pendulum. Hate a woman so much the planet set me up. Love a queen so much I make it like a bust. Like a cheap queen, I'm the to the young, the woman to the death. They don't know that they need me now. 피들과 유성을 볼 수 있게 정상돼 내가 만들었지 나. 칼을 거치지가 않은 테마. Like the foundation of a unified combat.
We're gonna get that with Top Ham Hat too.
여주부는 천리가 헛소리. Focus on my people and all the stories. 전혀 향기가 없는 것이.
Queens, get on.
Yeah, I need a man taking all my glory. Praying for my downfall, cause I'm start searching. Building up the tower that they use it for observing. Cause I'm buried in the country that I have to glory. Praying for my downfall,
cause I'm start got him star searching. That's crazy.
Building up the tower.
Building a tower they're all using for. Okay.
Cause I'm buried in the country that I helped to make it flourish. See them in my name at the time of state worship. Only empress ruthless and I had to be.
Ooh, I like how she came in with it. Go ahead.
Men are impressive, have them try it as ladies. When I took over the court, then I took over the country. Trying to grow, egon boom, but they judge me as cruel. We're ready for the fist I rule with prejudice. Get of this new movement. Watch out, crown myself now. So bow down on your knees. I've seized my dynasty.
Top Ham Hat. Turkish. I don't know who this guy. Which sucks because I did watch one on Japan too. I can't remember the name of the warring families. Fuck. Okay, come on. Obviously, I don't understand what he's saying, but I'm liking the energy. And the pockets. I mean, can we turn these on? Like, what happens when I do that? Not a damn thing? Okay, that's fine. Connor. Genghis Khan, let's go. Yeah, and this one, I think I said in another reaction where, like, whatever crazy percentage of Asia over there can all be traced back to this man because he was in all the guts. Leave a battlefield covered in crimson. I like how we said that, just bloody field. Let's go. Leave a battlefield covered in crimson. Right next while I build my kingdom. You claim that you wouldn't do the same, but everybody's got a little bit of me in the. That part. Everybody's got a little bit of me in them because, like I said, his lineage. Let's go. You claim that you wouldn't do the same, but everybody's got a little bit of me in them. Ooh, where'd your guts go? Wait, hold on. Where'd your guts go? Did your gusto jump boat? Oh my God, I love that whole shit. Yo, I'm liking the flow pocket. I'm liking the rhyme scheme, how he's doing that. Let's go. That's facts.
Son of the wolf with power and grit.
Alfred the Great. Let's go, Schwab.
Show you I learned it. Merciful men make a kingdom from.
Is Constantine? Well, was he even like I don't know. He just was like at Constantinople, and I think that's the Ottoman Empire that broke that wall down with like the first, like ain't nobody seen tanks. No, sorry, ain't nobody seen cannons used like that until they took Constantinople. But all right, let's go.
Mashes and scout with a dance. I was the fifth in line and the last one left. Still poker face and though they stack my deck. Goddamn life was a trial by death. The fifth in line and the last one left. Still poker face.
Still poker facing, though they stacked my deck. Stacked my deck. Okay, okay.
My deck. Goddamn life was a trial by death. But by God's good light, man, I passed that test. Only English monarch to have earned the great made the pagans vacate and learn their place.
Only English monarch to have earned the great? Really? Okay.
Good light, man, I passed that test. Only English.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, this guy's Alfred the Great. Okay. All right. Never mind. Okay. I knew that motherfucking name. Vikings. But I also watched another little thing, another little documentary thing on him. Yes. This man was the king while all the Viking raids were going on, when they were going from I believe like Norway and Scandinavia, and that whatever they had started taking their boats, I believe was it like west and south, whatever, and coming upon the English lands. And when that stuff all started going on, he was the king at that time, you know what I'm saying, who fought against them and things like that. But okay, let's go.
Kingdom from ashes and scout with the Danes. I was the
Scout with the Danes. Yes, the Danes were the Vikings. So let's go.
fifth in line and the last one left. Still poker face and though they stack my deck. Goddamn life was a trial by death, but by God's good light.
My whole goddamn life was a trial by death because he was sickly. Let's go.
I passed that test. Only English monarch to have earned the great made the pagans vacate and learn their place.
Made the pagans vacate and learn their place. Once again, talking about the Vikings, because Vikings had pagan gods, and the English by this time had been taken by Christianity, which later would become the case for the Vikings. And actually, there would be a stark divide between Vikings, between those of the pagan gods and those of the Christianic faith as time progressed, and like as they integrated more into English society. And like generations down, that's where you got that divide from the Vikings that were still from Norway or still believed in the old gods versus the Christian Vikings. But let's go.
Man, I passed that test. Only English monarch to have earned the great made the pagans vacate and learn their place. Showed a monster mercy and I turned their faith. Might have won the battle, but I burned the cake. Pagans vacate and learn their place. Showed a monster
mercy and I turned their faith. Like I said, trying to convert them.
Faith might have won the battle, but I burned the cakes. Met the Pope in Rome and God spoke. Said my man.
Met the Pope in Rome and God spoke. And he did that when he was a kid. He was a kid when he met the Pope. Hold on.
Faith might have won the battle, but I burned the cakes. Met the Pope in Rome and God spoke. Said my man Alfie's a top bloke. When it comes to the art of war, I'm ahead of my time like crossbows.
When it comes to the art of war, I'm ahead of my time like crossbows. Now I do know that crossbows were introduced in this time frame ish, I believe, but I don't know who was the first one to bring them out. But let's go.
Man, Alfie's a top bloke. When it comes to the art of war, I'm ahead of my time like crossbows. See, I'm moving bardic, so damn charming. Loyal man, I got those. King of the Anglo-Saxons, might have lost fights, but you'll never hear me lost cause.
I like what Schwab did. All right, Dan, let's go. Harold Bluetooth. I'm not familiar with this guy though.
Irish vagina is where I was born from. I'm well respected in the runic Hutu. If you're connected, you can call me Bluetooth. I mean,
if you're connected, you can call me Bluetooth. Like that line. There's no way you don't make that line. But all right, let's go.
insane, invading and raiding. Rearranging the brains of the pagan and raining.
So more against the pagans. Okay.
He's a man for all seasons, whether you're Norwegian or even more Old Zealand. A cold heathens in cold Zealand, your boy Harold Heathen. Norwegian or even more Old Zealand.
I like that little. This like that. He's like he was. I can't. Shit. I don't even know the terminology for what he did, but I'm calling it beat failing. Like he goes and it was like off. It's sauntered off beat for half a second, but not really. Like I liked what he did there.
He's a man for all seasons, whether you're Norwegian or even more Old Zealand. A cold heathens in cold Zealand.
See, it's like for like a half step, but not really. Let's go.
Your boy Harold Heathen brought peace to the whole region. Oh Jesus, you reckon you're bringing the heavy bars on hard lines? You want yours? I took a stone and carved mine. Inscribe it in wood.
So her stone, whatever, I can see the lines and the bars being played, but the stone carved lines, whatever. I don't know exactly what it's referencing because I don't know the character like that. But let's go.
Your life is in wounds, careless Magnus Charlemagne.
Charlemagne. Okay, he is in here. Sorry, didn't even think about that. Stoops is Charlemagne. Charlemagne was the one in constant. Well, wait. I guess it depends which Charlemagne you're talking about, because I believe you have the one that was there when it fell, and then the one that I don't know. I get confused, but I know that Charlemagne. Yeah, he was in Constantinople. All right, hold on.
Your homeland's Charlemagne. It's got Bavaria.
Homeland's Charlemagne.
Your life is in wounds, careless Magnus Charlemagne. Taking over your homeland's Charlemagne. It's got Bavaria, Saxony, part of Spain, and nobody's ever walked that path again. And you can hardly name a place, a nation state, ungraced by the great that Charles became. Left the past that claims to kickstart the art from the heart of Arca like a one marine. From systems into existence, Miscedomonissi, for instance. Schmooze the Pope and picked up the Christians. There ain't no.
So lose the what?
Into existence, Miscedomonissi, for instance. Schmooze the Pope.
Schmooze the Pope and big up the Christians. The Pope and bigged up the Christians. There it is. Okay. Because before that, they were believers in pagan gods. Charlemagne was the one who popularized Christianity. He had allowed it to be taught in Constantinople, but it didn't like surge until he adopted it as his own faith, and there it trickled down because, you know, it's the motherfucking king. And then that's when Christianity just boomed. You feel me? So, okay, this isn't when the Ottoman Empire came, did they think? This is like the beginnings of, more the beginnings of, and how Christianity really got its start in the world for real. But let's go.
Systems into existence, Miscedomonissi, for instance. Schmooze the Pope and picked up the Christians. There ain't no resisting my infant. Pilgrims flock when I bid them go. Plus I got that holy Roman diplomacy. God knows when I grip that rose. So they're first Mr. Worldwide Earth and globally.
First Mr. Worldwide Earth and globally. All right, Dix's Chandra. Yeah, I don't know this one. I like how they got it, like, they did, like, for where they at, sporting their own language type deal. Like, not for all of them, but for some, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously, like, King is Khan, but this is dope. Like the pocket. Alright, Samaj Savage, Mansa Musa, don't mention me with Musk or Bezos because he's the richest person in existence that ever lived type deal. Let's go.
Now when it come to pesos, don't ever mention me with Musk or Bezos. I'm black as they so paid in straight gold.
I'm black. Go ahead.
Encourage trade goals they use today, so
encourage trade goals they use today. So I mean, backs. Let's go.
Some
trade
black
roads.
as they so paid in straight gold. Encourage trade goals.
Encourage trade goals. Okay.
They use today, so disrespect. I'm only king and check is not a thing. I boom me kind of means like boom about a bing or cause inflation by giving to the poor too many donations.
Cause inflation by giving to the poor too many donations because man's had all the money to give. You feel me?
The thing I boom me kind of means like boom about a bing or cause inflation by giving to the poor too many donations. Man to move to the mass producer, cash influence, stuff a path to do stuff big in architecture. Who need to protect us? Just check the neck for necklace collector. Assalamu alaikum, right from my location, 60,000 deep, and nobody can take us. Mecca, what I pray to Muslim too. Without me, there would be no Timbuktu. It's crazy if you ain't heard.
That's facts.
Me, I'm responsible for many universities.
That's fact. That is also facts. Yo, go ahead, Samad.
There would be no Timbuktu. It's crazy if you ain't heard of me. I'm responsible for many universities. So say what you want, ain't no burning me when I provided too many people's first degree.
I love to see that RB scatter.
I like what he did. Them was all facts. Let's go, Shao. Who we got here? Shaka Zulu.
Tiger, the best village ransacker. Zulu banner, short spit stabber. Coming like Caesar, but blacker.
Like Caesar, but blacker. Oh my God, let's go.
Who's gonna make a Zulu nation? Make a tribe train like a choo-choo station.
Yeah, like obviously I've heard of this man through history, but I haven't really deep dived on.
Coming like Caesar, but blacker. Who's gonna make a Zulu nation? Make a tribe train like a choo-choo station. In a war, recognize who you facing. Pin your crew down like a voodoo patient. Beetle with no sweat. Turning people to peaceful and you're dead. You can be cool, be lethal with your.
I'm liking the pocket. I'm liking the rhyme scheme. Let's go.
Set to be regal and lethal when I step. I'm an African warrior.
Go ahead.
With the flank of the loins, stay taut. Grab the bull by the horns and you'll still get woken.
I had watched one, another one. It was like the Queens of Africa. It had Cleopatra in it, and it had I can't remember her name. It was another woman who had to save her village from people still trying to take it from to stop people from Europeans from taking her people as slaves or whatever. She converted her village or her people to Christianity so that they would be protected under the church and that they couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Now, I think sometime after her line, shit still went sideways, but she herself saved her people in her time frame. But let's go. Maguire. Solim?
Now you listening.
I don't know who this is.
It's a small world. Well, not to me, bitch. My kingdom just blossom. So fuck your feelings. I'm reaching out. Crushing on me, they'll pay my tax. All draping on me, I made my stack. Don't say it's sorry, they take that back. You standing in the presence of a God.
Hey.
I can see the crack in your facade.
I like this interview. I can see the crack in your facade. Go ahead, Maguire.
Stare down at the world, I'm at the top. Add another milli to the car. My world's magnificent.
Okay, all right. I like what he did. Let's go, Lex. Catherine the Great.
My feet, political power was out of my reach until this was shouted upon.
I've seen her on several different things. You know, when it comes to her, like between Twitter and YouTube, like every so often I'll be seeing something she on. She be killing.
These infantile cowards, they bowed to my feet. Political power was out of my reach until this.
I remember, she had posted something one time on Twitter I had seen about like all the different times you save your mixes. Like, okay, this mix. I was like, yeah, this is facts. I got a whole fucking list of that shit. Mix 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go.
Shouted the prominent beneath. I'm the queen of a blessed with a charge. Had a crown as my spouse until death did us part. I expanded the Western and birth, bringing culture and arts. New approaches to start. New roads to be paved, new expansions to mar. New search.
So basically, she was a pioneer on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Moving things. You know what I'm saying? Being the spearhead at some actions. Let's go.
To be free, new plans to be sparked. Promote education and open the hearts of the openly spoken church. Go for remarks. Reform, avocation, our modern advancement. Diplomacy, big territory enhancements. The legacy to be remembered for ages. Captain the great, really Captain the greatest.
I like it.
Could you shut up for a millisecond? It's Philip the Second. Let me set the record.
Felipe say, oh, yo, I'm liking this. Let's go. Who's on this?
The Captain the greatest.
Philip II, number 17.
Could you shut up for a millisecond? It's Philip the Second. Let me set the record straight. King of Spain, England, Netherlands, and some other lands. I can remember that many names. I set the record straight. King of Spain, England, Netherlands, and some other lands.
He said, these are all mine. Got you.
I can remember that many names. I changed the game, they never forget. My reign so great, no one's ever met a single domain so lit. Cause here this I never sets, okay? Siempre que me siento en mi trono me centro, por eso volví capital a Madrid. Felipe don't need, goes right in his sheet. I sign every text that I send to the streets. Girl, are you feeling filled? You could be my queen, raise my Philippines. Si la gota me agota.
Queen, wait a sec.
To the streets, girl, are you feeling filled? You could be my queen.
You could be my
raise my Philippines.
Raise my Philippines. Could be my raise my Philippines. Okay, that was cool. All right, Kato, let's go. Moctezuma.
En mis ojos hace la luz del sol. Una palabra, revolución. Estilo nahual, instinto animal. Tratón y de tener citrón. Dejando la vara tan alta como los muros se saltan.
Yeah, I like this. This is culturally diverse ciphers are dope, right?
Nunca he sido cruel de españoles. Pero clara es mi fe. ¡Viva mi imperio, cabrones!
The heavenly gifts is well known was a piece my prince. I got a void on the pins of the mid and heavy clips. I'm deep in Egyptians while wives are
Napoleon the Great. So yeah, Napoleon was kind of like Urwar.
Stone, hard to read, but thick as a beam. I knocked the tax and mastery, not good badge yet. Class 1 class at these.
The what was it? The OG, the Napoleon complex. You know what I'm saying? The man who started it all.
While wives are Stone, hard to read, but thick as a beam. I knocked the tax and mastery, not good badge yet. Class 1 class at these.
Oh, so he hitting different languages too. That's how he doing it. Okay. Wives like Rosetta Stone, and then he hits the different languages.
I knocked the tax and mastery, not good badge yet. Class 1 class at these. Stats are natural. Exit crimes from popes of royals, guys and straps from Elevon.
I'm a psychopath. Fuck's by my side. Mark. For my next natural pride. George.
As it would appear, check attention, be on my peers and another tip. When Wellington over tear, just a comedy, if you be sleeping off my.
Yo, go ahead, man. I like how he got his language going back and forth. Move, boy.
Ready to keep it short, I'm a historical giant. What is the sun to a fountain?
I'm a historical giant. I'm liking how he said historical. But let's go. All right. Dripstick, Mr. Washington.
Father, lead teams whoop me and I could've sleep. And no more trial to me so I wouldn't speak. And when I do, I true beats, what's some more than teeth? Okay, post-war they did.
Wooden teeth, got the wooden teeth line.
Could've sleep. And no more trial to me so I wouldn't speak. And when I do, I true beats, what's some more than teeth? Okay, post-war they didn't give me a place. I surveyed land and now I'm off of the map. Delegation, how I'm rocking the stages. With nasty rains like intolerable acts. Go up in the tug out since pasta. I'm a raw while on the field here with shots fired. Delaware River, the flow, you couldn't cross her.
The Delaware River, the whole iconic painting shit. But let's go.
Up in the tug out since pasta. I'm a raw while on the field here with shots fired. Delaware River, the flow, you couldn't cross her.
Delaware River to flow. Ooh, you couldn't cross that because he crossed the Delaware River with the flow to rap. You see what he doing? Ugh.
And even as a little child, I cannot lie. Christmas package for the enemy, no gift of rapping. Just leave them in the cold, give them frostbite. Cherry tree swing, hot chop rhyme.
Cherry tree swinging how I chop rhyme because he said he chopped down a cherry tree.
Package for the enemy, no gift of rapping. Just leave them in the cold, give them frostbite. Cherry tree swing, hot chop rhyme. Before Porsche, high speed horsepower like a Mach 5. Shot swinging if you trying to bust. Got cannons punching with the damage and blow. Real precedent for all the future presidents.
Real precedent for all the future presidents. Okay.
Can't wait, unanimous votes. Like Mount Rushmore, they froze in the face. Rolling Stone and
like Mount Rushmore, they froze in the face. Go ahead, boy.
Future presidents, knockout win, unanimous votes. Like Mount Rushmore, they froze in the face. Rolling Stone and you standing there cold. Immortalized, I am the man in the mold. Even when I die, I can't abandon my home. Yeah.
Even when I die, I can't abandon my home. Okay. Yo. That was dope, bro. We listened to that dope here. I really like that. Definitely had to like stretch my mind a bit to remember some other stuff, and others I just didn't know off rip. But the concept for this one was fucking awesome, bro. I think everybody in here came in and did something, really knew their shit about the characters. You know what I mean? So yeah, good shit right here. Good shit. That's the take. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. Follow me on all that there social media. And I'll catch y'all next one, fam. Peace.